Hello everyone, welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the player ratings for Arsenal's 1-0 loss at Villa Park against Aston Villa. And yeah, I've said in my last 4-5 player ratings, the life of an Arsenal fan. It's never consistent. It's always full of ups and downs. Probably this season, more downs than ups. And this is a game we expected to win, especially after the big victories against Liverpool and City. But you always bet on Arsenal to having such a bad performance when it's crucial. That is typical Arsenal. And that performance against Villa, that sums up our Premier League season. The worst season as an Arsenal fan, the worst Premier League season in our history. We are 10th right now. Probably the way, for me, I would even play the kids against Watford and we might lose it again. We might finish 10th. So that would be our final position. And that has been the worst. I remember 4 years ago, we were trying to get our something like 25th consecutive top 4 finished consecutive Champions League season. And since then, we've now gone 3 seasons in the Europa League, and now we might even miss from the Europa League. So, which basically means the last 10 years or maybe even 15 years, we've been dropping farther and farther and farther. And now it definitely is time to wake up. I don't care about the Watford game a lot. It doesn't matter anymore. We're not going to finish in the top 7, not even the top 8. All the focus now is in the FA Cup. If we win that competition, we're in the Europa League. That is the same situation as last season. We had 2 opportunities to get into the Champions League, the Europa League final and the Premier League. We blew one in the Premier League and had 1 chance remaining in the Europa League against Chelsea. But again, we also blew that. And we had to play Europa League football now this season. We had 2 avenues to use to qualify to the Europa League. We've already blown one. We have 1 remaining against the same opponent, against Chelsea, again like last season. And if we lose it, it just basically sums up our season. It has been horrible. Arteta hasn't been there. He has been there for maybe almost half of it, I think, yeah. But he came in when we had so many problems. So I'll give him the transfer window. Let's see how he does. During the game, a plane passed with the back Arteta, Kroenke out, and Arteta was asked about that in the final, in the interview after the game, and he said, you know, the Kroenkes have backed him, the board have backed him, and they know what to do with the team, and I hope it is true. I really hope it is true, and it's not just covering for them, because most of those people won't say anything bad about the owners. I really hope he's backed, because the thing that is a problem with Arsenal, lack of consistency. You cannot depend on them. Even if Kolasinac, they keep 10 clean sheets in a row, I wouldn't believe in them or trust them to keep an 11th, because that is just the way Arsenal is. We don't have those players with that mental ability to keep going and keep going and keep going. And we have given Aston Villa the chance to remain in the Premier League, and yeah, it's just Arsenal, the same old Arsenal. Another point from the game, we have really struggled against the promoted teams this season. This used to be a clean 18 points for us, but this season we drew at Norwich. Yes, we beat them at home. We lost at Sheffield, drew at home. We've lost to Aston Villa, so we've only picked up like 2 wins against the promoted teams. That is something that needs to change next season. And the teams that are actually coming up are more dangerous, so it is still going to be tough. And as I've said, it's typical Arsenal. Beat City, beat Liverpool, and lose to Aston Villa. But anyway, let me just get into the lineup reaction. Obviously, Martinez in goal. We expected that. Of course, he's been brilliant. We made a few changes at the back. Mustafi was injured against City, so he couldn't play. Holding came on for him. Kolasinac also came on for Tierney, and Saka was at left back. So Saka, Kolasinac, Luis, Holding, and Cedric. In the middle, we rested Xhaka. We had Torreira and Ceballos, and then up front we had Oba, Lacazette, and Nketiah was back from his suspension. On the bench, the likes of Pepe, Tierney, Willock, Xhaka, all of them on the bench. For many defenders, Socrates, who has like lost his position in the team, has not been playing. Obviously, Guendouzi and Ozil looks like they're going to leave at the end of the season. So that was the lineup. Maybe, yeah, I would have gone for almost the same squad, but I would have tried to win this game and then rest players for the Watford game, since it's Chelsea's 1 week after that. But we played with almost a strong team, only rested Pepe, Tierney, and Bellerin from that other game, but it just didn't work for us. So it's looking like a desperate moment for us again. a must-win game against Chelsea. Watford game doesn't matter. We just need to win against Chelsea. That's what we need to do. So without further ado, let me just get into the player ratings for the match. Last time out against City, I gave out the highest ratings of the season. And for this game, I'm going to probably give the lowest. That was a poor performance. Martinez in goal, probably our best player today again, had some 3 or 4 good saves again, saved us from being 2 or 3-0 down. I'm going to give him a 7 because he was consistent. He didn't make any mistakes, so I'm going to give him a 7. At the back, I'm going to start at the left wing back, Saka. Didn't really stand out today, just really reflected what the team was about today. So I'm going to give Saka a 5 for today. At right wing back, Cedric, he had a couple of times where you could have given out better crosses or better passes. Struggled with that, even came off. Not his best game, not the same kind of performance or cameo as the way he did against Norwich. So I'm going to give Cedric a 3. At the back holding, I'm going to give him a 5. Don't think he had any faults. Maybe a few stray passes, but he did what he had to do. Unlucky with the goal. Poor marking. I don't know who was supposed to mark Trezeguet, but holding is going to get a 5. Luis is also going to get a 5. He had some very good passes in that game. Spread the ball well to Cedric and to Saka. Didn't see much of him. Didn't make many mistakes. So I'm going to give him a 5. Though the next one, Kolasinac, very poor. Poor positioning. Yellow card. He got a yellow card, silly yellow card. We kept on fouling, and that was so annoying. Kolasinac, another poor performance. He really needs to play well if he's going to like stay at Arsenal next season. He needs to prove himself in the next 2 games if he's going to play. Kolasinac gets a 2. In the middle, Torreira, another one who gets a 2. Very poor performance. It's not the same Torreira we knew last season at the start of the season. Struggled, also got booked. Very poor passes, lost the ball, kept on fouling, giving away silly fouls. He didn't have to be all okay, needed to be energetic, but not all clumsy all the time. So I'm going to give Torreira a 2. Got subbed off at halftime. What should I say? Rightly so. I would have subbed him off too. Ceballos in the middle to spread the ball well, but held onto the ball at times too many times. So I'm going to give him a 5. Up front, Nketiah, I'm going to give him a 5. I feel like playing him on the right was such a poor decision. He is not the type to play well in build-up play or to build the ball. He's just the one who's going to finish or wait or to press, help you with pressing, or wait for the goalkeeper to make a mistake, or wait for the crosses or that chance he had from the corner where he would have scored for us, where we never deserved a goal today. Nketiah gets a 5. Aubameyang gets a 4. He kept on the energy, kept on running, I think, back and forth well, but did he even get any chance? I don't think so. One of his poor performances this season, but I don't think it was his fault. He never even got the ball. Maybe once that he should have picked out Nketiah though. So 4 for Aubameyang. The next one is Lacazette. Lacazette is going to get a 3. Again, got a yellow card. Very poor. I think we had like 5 or 6 yellow cards today. Again, Arsenal's discipline very bad. Pepe is going to get a 3 from the bench. Again, he didn't really influence the game, kept on coming back and passing to the midfield, didn't take on the players. So okay, I'm going to give him a 4 because there's once or twice he won a free kick for us. So 4 for Pepe. Tierney gets a 5, played well when he came on, but again, a couple of times they should have put a cross in earlier, but didn't. Willock will also get a 5. Xhaka will also get a 5. So not much again from today's game, just a poor performance. Sums up our season. Premier League season over for us. We just have to wait for next season. Arteta for today is going to get I'm going to give him a 3. Losing to Aston Villa, yes, the players were tired, but I don't think starting Nketiah on the right was a good decision. I don't think starting Kolasinac again at centre-back was a good decision. I didn't know if you're playing a back 4 or back 5. I would have rested a couple of players, but not all of them. Bellerin would have probably started for me, so I don't know. Just a poor performance. The referee today gets a 2. He kept on booking Arsenal players every now and then. So, yeah, there's not much we can say about this game. Just a poor performance. Let's just wait for Watford. Just get done with that game. Wait for Chelsea. And then just wait for the transfer window. That is what we are looking forward to, because this has been a terrible season, and losing to such teams that just sums up our season. So, let me know what you thought about the game in the comment section. Was there a man of the match for you? Who was the worst player in the Arsenal team today? Would you start everyone against Watford to prepare them for Chelsea, or do you just rest everyone and wait for Chelsea? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching again. Keep staying safe, and I'll talk to you later.